way, we're gonna seize the day. We got some crazy games to play today. Game Away!
Hey gamers, Nick and Alex from Game Away here. Welcome to our Nintendo Holiday Guide of 2017. Woo! We've compiled a list ranging from games to helpful accessories that we think could benefit gamers, and at a pretty decent price.
For this video, we'll be taking a look at Nintendo's offerings, so grab your Joy-Cons because these are a breath of fresh air. We thought it'd be neat to give you guys our personal recommendations to the games we played and enjoyed.
We'll be talking about 2 games each of us liked more than the other, and so and so. Then we will talk about our 4 games that we both liked equally. Sounds good? And here we go!
Alright, so first things first. My favorite games of this year for the Switch is starting strong with Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, an unlikely crossover with the Mario and Rabbids franchises that blends elements from the XCOM series and adds that Nintendo twist to it. Everything about the game is done well, and the musical score is done by one of my favorite composers, Grant Kirkhope.
Very important.
Very important. You can buy the game for around $50, and you can find my full video review in the description below.
And here's something about that game that I can really admire. The composer for this game had a lot of trouble meeting the expectations for a Mario game. So for something like this to succeed really well, is something unique and something of a masterpiece.
He had to meet that expectation set by Koji Kondo, which I think is really admirable. And this is also one of my favorite soundtracks of any Nintendo game recently, so. But my second game has to be Yooka-Laylee. Now, Alex here isn't a big fan of 3D platformers, but these types of games are my bread and butter, especially with Playtonic Games, which is comprised of former Rareware veterans. With the musical score also composed by Grant Kirkhope, see the pattern here. In the expandable worlds in the game, the buddy duo Yooka and Laylee are out to defeat the evil corporate CEO, capital B. It's a very similar gameplay style to the platformers of old, like Banjo-Kazooie, but it's brought to modern times. For $30, all it takes to do is jump into the action here.
Well, that's something I have to say you're kind of right about. I don't care for the rare 3D platformers much, but the thing about this game I admire is its Kickstarter. This Kickstarter started from nothing, and its fans from the Rare are still out there, and they funded for this game to be successful. And it even got its own Switch port. And that's something that I can admire.
So what about your games?
I'd like to talk about ARMS, a fighting game you always know about. And then this game has to introduce a wild variety of characters that are still coming out for free. For a range of $60, that you can reach your arms out for that wallet and you can get into, and maybe we'll see it at our next Evo.
Maybe. I really like it. I reviewed it. You can find it in the video description below. At the time, it wasn't worth it, but now it is. Go check it out.
For the next game, I'd like to talk about Axiom Verge, and this is for all the Super Metroid fans out there. This game introduces a mysterious world with unique, very, very unique soundtrack that I love for around $40. Gotta love that collector's edition.
I know. I wasn't saying anything because I was admiring it. It's mine now.
Hey, that's mine! Alright guys, we're gonna talk about our 4 games that we all like as one. So let's take a look at Zelda. This game won Game of the Year this year.
The game of the year goes to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
This is Nintendo's first Game of the Year win at the Game Award.
This game introduced a lot of different mechanics for a Zelda game that still had its core mechanics of what made a Zelda game. With its intricate story, its dungeons / shrines.
The freedom that you can go wherever you want without limitations, and that glider. Let me tell you about the glider.
This game has actual DLC that's worth your price of spending on. It gives you more dungeons, more to the story, and for a great price of roughly $60 still.
Yeah.
But for a Game of the Year, I mean, can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. Next game.
You have Mario Odyssey.
My favorite game of the year. Zelda? No. Mario? Yes. Super Mario Odyssey is the best Mario game besides Mario 64, and that's not just nostalgia talking here. everything you could do in a Mario game, you can do here and more. Cappy, who's currently taking over my head and telling you to buy Super Mario Odyssey, this game's great. Like, I could go on and on about this. The mechanics, the fluidity of 60 frames per second. The story is actually good, and it's a Mario game. You don't expect that.
Don't hurt yourself.
God, duh.
This game, I mean, like I said, I don't like a lot of 3D platformers, but I love this game for its collecting availability. There are so many moons. Moons!
Over 1,000.
Okay, it was 999.
Plus the ones you buy at the store.
Stop it. But here's the thing, this game's collectability, and it's so unique, and everything you look at is just so unique to its look.
So pretty.
Every single character and enemy. And the story, a little bit fluid to a basic Mario game, but still, for an expectation like this, it was very well made.
So is the music. Oh, next game.
We're gonna talk about Splatoon 2.
Splatoon! This game is one of the only games that has made me rage. The rage-inducing online when your teams let you down. When I die, I want my teammates to bury me so they can let me down one last time.
And the perfect game for an OCD. Paint everything.
Paint the floors, paint the walls, paint your friends.
Paint me. Oh God. But this game is really good. It may not have any chat, but
Well, it does have chat.
it does.
It's a stupid way of getting to chat with your friends. You have to have all these adapters, and then you have to have the app on your phone to chat with your friends. It's very dumb. But the online is great. The story mode is lacking. It's almost the same as the first one, but it's where the multiplayer is at, and there's so many modes, so many ways to play.
And with the game's mechanics in the system of the Switch, it can bring infinite possibilities to come. And it's still getting updated and more weapons and more things to do.
So, next game.
All right, guys, this game's a doozy. And I'm still playing it. He's still playing it. We love it.
400 hours later, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Sorry, I'm getting a little loud, but I actually really love this game. So, when it was first announced, I thought it was really dumb.
I wasn't into it.
I'm a Xenoblade fan, and when I heard that Xenoblade was getting a sequel, I was kind of mad because Xenoblade Chronicles X did not have a good ending. It just dropped off.
It was a prequel.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
No, Xenoblade Chronicles X, it just dropped off. So I'm like, we need answers here. This is not answering any questions. But it started off kind of bad. I didn't really like it, but it quickly picked up, and I'm still playing it to this day. I'm not done with it, and I love it. Go on.
But this game, and here's the thing, I didn't get into RPGs, JRPGs like this until this game. But look at this art. You gotta be intrigued by something if you're looking at this art.
There's like a 200-page art book?
200-page art.
This is what this collector's edition mainly consists of.
We're talking really loud because this game is really flipping good. And like for this game to get me started on JRPGs, this is a great thing for anybody that needs to get into JRPGs. It has interesting characters. I mean, it may have a little bit of the really awkward anime comedy, but it's lighthearted and it has a great story that we haven't even finished.
And Nia is best girl.
I like Pyra better.
Nia.
Pyra!
Team Nia. Team Nia.
Well, don't press stop on that video. We're not done yet because we almost forgot accessories. Accessories.
What do we forget?
Accessories. Well, with the holiday season coming up, if you guys are wanting to get a Switch, I'd highly recommend this case. It's been following a trend with the NES Classic and the Super Nintendo Classic that makes it very nice to look at.
Amen.
And this case comes with a 8-pack where you can put each individual cartridge into a pack, so you can each individually change them up.
Neat.
And it comes with a little pouch to put your cords and accessories, and a little wipe off that dirty screen of yours after a dirty day. But that's not the only thing we're going to be talking about today. What else do we have, Nick?
Let's see. Let's start off with the Xenoblade 2 controller. You saw this earlier. It's actually a really cool controller. I haven't opened mine yet, but Alex has because he's a Dumbo, and he actually likes to play with his things. It actually feels really nice. It's an improvement over the original Joy-Con grip, so that's neat. It feels really nice. It's only, $79.99.
Is that the same price as the original?
Same price.
All right, but the thing is with this controller, it is a bit of a rarity if you are into the series, but you also can get the original Pro controller that still works just about the same.
But if you want a nice looking one, I suggest you go ahead and buy it as soon as you can. Nintendo might discontinue it. But next on our list, we got this interesting little doodad here. What is it?
This little doodad right here is the Joy-Con dock, where you can get your Joy-Cons if you have multiple, and I know you will with the upcoming ARMS and lots of games of multiplayer like Mario Kart. You can stick these in like so, and they still get that good click in there a little bit, and you can charge them, and then a little light right here will show red or green to know if they are charged or not.
And you could put 4.
4.
That's neat.
And this is a main branded one. There are off branded one as well, but I like to keep the main brand.
Very easy to take out as well. This is nice.
Nice slip up, slip out.
Well, cool.
And this is easy to come by, and you can wrap it up if you're gonna put it away. And this has a short enough cord just to fit in the side of your dock in your house, so it's easy to put together and lock all in and everything.
Yeah, that's it. So now you can click off that video and give us a dislike.
Please don't. Like us. We're likable. Right?
Somewhat.
Right?
No.
Bye
Somewhat.
guys, happy holidays. There's no more after this.
Nope.
We just forgot.
Well, unless I upload this first or second, but there's 3! There's 3 total!
Upcoming soon. That's all our picks for this year for holiday pickups for Nintendo.
2017. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and leave a like.
Patreon!
It's
a thing!
If you didn't like what you saw, you know what to do. We do have a Patreon, and I do want to give a shout out to the man, the legend,
William Gamer!
55.
We love you guys. William Gamer, thank you so much for the Patreon that you've done for us, and hopefully we'll have more to come for videos later on this year in the upcoming one.
Whoa!